talk about the National Basketball Association because the All-Star game is going to a different format again.
Does anybody actually care? I just wanted a straight up USA versus World game, not this round robin thing. Like, just do a straight up USA versus World. Just how hard is that?
Well, like I said before, when we talked about this, when this was proposed, obviously into the Four Nations NHL event was done so well this past year. The problem with just doing a straight up USA versus the world is there's not enough All Stars for the world to represent to form a full team. You'd have to essentially give All Star selections to guys that don't deserve it to fill out a full 12-team world squad. There's about 8 guys, but you don't have 12.
So, I mean, if you really want to, like, you could put Joel Embiid with Team World, SGA, Jokic, Luka,
Giannis, obviously.
yeah, Giannis,
Victor Wembanyama.
Yep.
Maybe Shed Holmgren.
Maybe. You're right. It is difficult to find like all-stars to represent.
Like we just mentioned them. Once you get done rattling them off the top of your head, you're like, okay, where do I go?
Yeah.
And that's the issue.
I understand that, but like this round robin tournament or whatever, it's okay, but like it's not. No.
Here's the other thing. This game, because the Winter Olympics is going to be on NBC this year, this game's going to be in the afternoon. So it's not going to be in prime time this year.
Yeah. That's correct. And it's going to be at the Clippers Arena out west.
So it's going to be like I would imagine 1 or 2 o'clock Pacific time.
Something like that.
Which is going to feel very weird for an All-Star game. Yeah, I'm just going to say this. What is wrong with the old school method? What's wrong with straight up East versus West and just trying? What happened to the All-Star game? Why did an All-Star game all of a sudden turn into a participation trophy because people are afraid to get hurt? I understand it in football when guys rest because football is a physical, violent sport with contact. I mean, guys go down all the time. We know this. In basketball, unless you're going 100 miles an hour, there's no real risk of injury, in my opinion. You can still contest a shot and play our defense without risking major injury.
I agree. Like, I understand it for the NHL. Like, guys are getting slammed into the boards.
Yes. Like, I get it, right? The NBA playoffs are very physical. They're almost football-like. I actually think the NBA regular season is refereed too Mickey Mouse, and the playoffs are refereed too tightly. I'd like to see a more middle ground, as we've talked about this for years now when it comes to NBA officiating. But that's the problem with it for me is the NBA, out of all the products to me right now, and all 3 major sports that I watch, because I don't watch the NHL, it's the hardest watch because it's an inconsistent product. And I'm sorry, you can slander me all you want for this. The players don't care because Adam Silver has empowered the players too much. And for whatever reason, and maybe LeBron started this, maybe he didn't, maybe it was the next generation. I don't know who decided this, but somebody decided the regular season doesn't matter anymore. And whoever got that message across pretty much made everybody think, oh, okay, we're just going to play hard in April, May, and June and decide a champion.
Yep, basically.